Hey guys, it's me Mr. 250 and welcome back to Umineko. Very exciting beginning, I know. He's only a couple days away from retirement, nothing could go bad, right? Certainly not. Let's continue. Quietly, the rain fell down. The rain of sadness dripped down on the outer walls of the chapel, quietly washing away the dust of the world of the living. The chapel doors were open. For a wedding, only those with invitations would be allowed in. However, for a funeral, the doors would be open for all those who remembered the deceased. So this must be a funeral. A shadow holding an umbrella approached the chapel. It was Will. Dark and edgy, Will. A reception desk had been set up in the entrance of the chapel. As the shadow approached, Canon, who had been sitting at this desk, stood up and welcomed him with a bow.
こちらが受付でございます。弔問の皆様にはご褒美を賜っております。ご記帳をお願いいたします。
悪いな。弔問じゃねえ。待ち合わせだ。
You came to a funeral to meet someone? A dubious expression rose to Cannon's face. Will pulled an envelope from his pocket and showed him the sender's name.
失礼いたしました。どうぞお入りを。
すまねえな。せめてそいつをもらえるか。
ありがとうございます。きっとお喜びになられると思います。
Cannon handed over a single golden rose, which were being handed out to all the mourners. Will took it, silently bowed his head, and entered the chapel. Inside the chapel, several people who appeared to be the family of the deceased were gathered together, and they all seemed to be recalling memories of the departed. Oh boy, it's been a while, hasn't it, old man? Oh, yes.
お父様、どうかしっかり控え室の方で少し休みましょう。
私が殺したのよ。私が。
とんでもない。どうしてローザ様が殺したことになりましょう。
お父さん、すごい泣きよね。
ベアトリーチェか。
絶対お母様が亡くなった時より泣いてるわ。
こら、今はそんなこと言うときちゃうで。
Some sobbed, unable to conceal their tears, and some spoke softly of old memories. They were all remembering the dead in their own ways, it seemed. When Will approached the altar, several people turned around. Of course, none of them knew who Will was. Paying this no mind, Will walked in front of the casket on the altar, which seemed to be buried with golden roses. Inside the casket there was no corpse. Instead, as though it lay there in place of a body, there was a single thick book with an extravagant binding. The space all around it was filled with countless golden roses. There were words printed on the book's cover. To my beloved Beatrice, October 5th, 1986.
ミス・ベアトリーチェ。ミセスだったら許しな。会ったことはねえ。だが、お悔やみ申し上げるぜ。
He took the rose he had received from the reception area and placed it in the casket. He had absolutely no connection with the woman called Beatrice. However, since he had come to visit a funeral, he had to follow this minimum display of respect for the dead. As part of this, Will prayed for the passage of the dead to the next world.
"失礼だが、どちら様かな？私は後宮クラウス。喪主の代行です。こっちは子供のリオン。
The chief mourner? Is that a thing?
はじめまして。
Oh, of course. Yes.
後宮リオンです。
Leon? Oh boy. Gotta remember to not accidentally call you Lion. The first child of Cross and Natsui, Jessica is their second child, is given the silver ring of the head successor, and will succeed the position of family head upon turning 20. Mild, polite, and without any clear faults. Except for being too young, this youth is more suited to become the next head than any other, and is adored by Kinzo. Didn't they mention something about... Yeah, because they tried to have a child for the longest time and they couldn't, and then they finally had Jessica. So this is like some weird alternate future where they did have another child.
リオン？誰だお前？
理科の理に魚するの魚でリオンと読みます。ちょっと日本人っぽくない名前ですよね。
It runs in the stupid family. Will stared at Leon's face, wearing a confused expression. I gotta say, I didn't quite picture that being like what she was. You know, when I saw her, I think they were saying people kept guessing wrong as to who she was gonna be. My guess was either these two were going to be like alternate versions of Zephyr and Furfur, but that wasn't the case. That was my first guess. I didn't quite know where to go from that, but that was unexpected, I guess. He hadn't seemed to be particularly interested in Cross, but apparently Leon had drawn some sort of reaction from him. Rather than interest, it was more as though he felt like something was out of place.
旦那様、奥様がそろそろと。そうか。一同の諸君、ここで賑やかにしては個人もうるさがるだろう。控室の準備が整ったそうだ。場所を変えようではないか。
When Cross called out to everyone, they began to move towards the chapel waiting room.
すまん。リオンはしばしお客様のお相手を頼む。私はみんなを控室に案内する。
はい、父さん。
It looked like a natural conversation, with no awkwardness for either father or child.
親子なのか？
そうですが、何か？
後宮クラウスの子供はジェシカのはずだ。
You're not real.
ジェシカは妹です。お呼びする必要はありますか？
いや、ない。
Apparently, some sort of game was already being played right off the bat. Scratching at his head with an irritated look on his face, Will glanced around.
失礼ですが、あなた様は個人とはどのようなご関係で？
全く何もねえ。
Oh man, he looks like he's tired of this petty conversation
迷惑な
with the
話
peasants.
さ。
ではあなたはどうしてこの葬儀に？
Since Leon was a fairly mild person, Will's behavior was met with nothing more than a blank expression. A normal person would probably have put on a dubious look long before this. Will scratched his head again, and yelled angrily at someone other than Leon.
来たぜ。そろそろ顔を出しやがれ。
The members of the Ushirimiya family had already followed Cross's instruction and moved to the waiting room. By now, no one could be seen in this cold, vast chapel, decorated with gold roses except for Will and Leon.
よく来たわね。異端審問官、魔術師狩りのライト。
The girl's voice suddenly came from behind the pair. When Leon turned around in surprise, a girl had appeared out of nowhere and drifted down on top of the altar. Oh, excellent, she's put herself into the story. She landed softly on the sacred funeral altar as though this was perfectly normal, crushing the golden roses under her shoes. Of course, Leon did not know this girl. Just why on earth were all these people, unrelated to the funeral, popping up one after another?
俺はもう引退だ。仕事なら新しいライトに頼みな。
いいえ、あなたに頼みたいのよ。この事件を。送った物語は読んでくれたかしら。
斜め読み程度にはな。
あなたがどなたか存じませんが、そこから降りてください。そこは神聖な祭壇ですよ。
Snapping out of a daze, Leon told the girl to get down off the altar, but the girl ignored this completely. On top of that, Will kept on talking to the girl as though Leon wasn't even there.
リオンとか言ったな。
I'm really digging this music. It's very cool sounding.
こいつは何者だ？
その子が名乗った通りよ。
It's kind of almost got like a, when I think of it as like good background music for a desert level, or a desert temple level. Or you could even go as far as to say like some sort of like oasis, or maybe some side of kind of foresty area? I don't know, I like it, it sounds really cool. There's no case of a person with that name appearing in any of the previous games.
お前の駒なのか？
いいえ、このゲーム版の正しく正当な駒。登場人物よ。
ゲームマスターはお前だ。なら、お前の駒だろ。
ベアとの猫箱よりもっと大きな猫箱で閉ざしただけよ。リオンはその中で生まれ得る可能性を持つ一つの駒。
そういうことか。結局、お前の駒というわけだ。
私が置いた駒という意味では正しいわ。
ただし、エリカのような配下の駒ではないという。
Well, thank goodness.
エリカって誰？
エリカさん？
Sorry, she's a girl that fell off of a boat. Don't worry about
し
her.
ようとするな。頭痛になら。
Leon didn't have a clue what they were talking about. However, it seemed clear that, though neither of them were familiar, they both knew a lot about the Ushirimiya family.
私にはあなたたちが何の話をしているのかわか
I
りま
like
せん。
Leon. Leon sounds like she'll be interesting.
とにかくそこのお嬢さん、その祭壇から降りてください。後ろ宮家次期当主としてお願い申し上げます。
Even Leon was finally forced to speak in a raised voice of this girl, who continued to chat while casually standing on the altar. However, the girl ignored this completely. On the other hand, Will did show a reaction.
次期当主はクラウスのはずだ。
父クラウスは私が20歳になるまでの間の当主代行です。20歳になると同時に次期当主である私が当主を継承することになっています。
初耳だ。証拠はあるのか？
It seemed that even Leon was starting to get ticked off by now. That calm expression seemed to twitch slightly.
これは次期当主に許されている片翼のわしの銀の指輪です。これで証拠になりますか？
銀の指輪？金の？当主の指輪は何度も登場したが、次期当主の銀の指輪など初耳だ。クラウスもジェシカもそんなものを指に通していた記憶がね
え。嬉しいわ。
I just mixed up the game randomly.
斜め読みにしてはちゃんと読んでくれてるじゃない。
魔女のよこす文章はどこにろくでもねえことが書いてあるか分かったもんじゃねえ。ましてやそれが元老院の大魔女とくりゃな。
あなた方は一体何者なんですか？失礼だが私には何の話をしているのかさっぱりわかりません。個人への献花がお済みでしたらどうぞお引き取りを。どうやらあなた方は当家がおもてなしすべき方々ではないようです。
Leon finally ran out of patience. These were the strictest words that this gentle kid could unleash. However, Will and the girl seemed not to care at all.
俺も来たくて来たわけじゃね
え。時間の無駄だから話を進めるわ。ライト、このゲームに挑みなさい。ゲームマスターベルンカステルの名においてこのゲームにあなたを招待してあげるわ。
お断りだ。
どうして？
俺はもう引退する身だ。推理もミステリーも知ったことか。
Come on, don't you want to have one last good mystery to go out with a bang?
何をして余生を過ごすというの？魔術師狩りのライトが魔女狩りをやめて。
狐狩りでも潮干狩りでもするさ。俺がここに来たのはあんたと余生を語るためじゃねえ。
断るために来たと。
ご検察いただき光栄の極みと知りたまえ
なら好きにしたらいいわ。どこへでも行けばいい。ただしここから立ち去れればの話だけれど。
それで条件と報酬は？
In truth, Will had already given up from the beginning. He knew that he was incapable of refusing an invitation from the great Lady Bernkastel.
ベアトリーチェを殺したのは誰か。それが私のゲームよ。報酬は私に対するその無礼な口の利き方を許すこととこの礼拝堂を立ち去る権利。
退屈を愛さない魔女は存在な言葉を愛すると聞いたぜ。
それは1000年を生き飽きたババア魔女の話よ。私はまだまだ若いからどんな過酷な運命に閉じ込めてやろうかと無双することを愛するの。
それで敵は誰だ？
いないわ。妨害などするわけもない。このゲームをあなたが美しく詰めるところをただ私たちは感激したいだけ。仲間も用意する。それがそのリオンよ。
Oh boy. After hearing that name spoken out of the blue, Leon frowned once more. Apparently they were moving things along without Leon's knowledge or understanding, which was truly irritating.
リオンは後ろ宮家の人間。後ろ宮家の誰とも面識のないあなたには心強い味方となってくれるでしょう。
何の話か分かりかねますが、事情のわからない話には何もご協力はできかねますよ。
だそうだ。頼もしい限りだな。
私と我が主を楽しませなさい。魔術アウアウは行儀のいい感激者だけれど、私は退屈すると ポ
Oh,
ップコーン
please.
を投げつけたりしちゃうかもね。
Not popcorn. Will scratched at his head with a displeased look on his face. He wasn't at all interested in getting involved. But by now he realized that he couldn't disobey Bernkastel's orders. Then he approached the casket and pointed at its rose-filled insides.
ベアトリーチェ殺人事件の依頼とのことだが、バンダイン20則第7則死体なき事件であることを禁ず。
悪魔の証明ね。棺にないだけじゃない。死体が存在しないことをあなたが証明できない限り、これはミステリー。
第1則手がかりすべての揃わぬ事件を禁ず。
安心なさい。すべてはここに揃っている。
There was no change to Will's unsatisfied expression, but he seemed to have understood the general pattern of this place. From the moment a mere inquisitor of heresy was summoned by an uninhabited, fickle, cruel great witch of the Senate, he would be treated as no more than a mere underling. All along, he had possessed no way to refuse her.
この空っぽの棺の主を殺したのは誰か。引き受けてやら。ただし、俺の流儀でやらせてもらう。
ご自由に。
まず最初にすることは、お前に現状を理解させることだな。
Utter shock on her face.
それをお願いできると私もとても
I
助かります。
really like both of their expressions. Will has some really great ones, especially when his eyes get all squinty and annoyed. And so far from what I've seen, she has some pretty good ones here too. Leon's expression seemed nonplussed, angry and confused all at the same time.
キナ、実際に見た方が早い。
いいでしょう。音もしましょうとも。
Will signaled with his chin for Leon to follow him and spun around. After snorting once in an unsatisfied manner, Leon followed him, as though resigned to see Will's little show. As she watched the pair leave the chapel, Bernkastel sneered slightly at them, with a cold smile on her face.
尊厳なる感激と戯曲と傍観の魔女。フェザリーヌなんとかアウアウローラの巫女にして
Feathering
奇跡の
something
魔女
Aurora?
ベルンカステルの名においてこのゲームの開始を宣言するわ。物語のタイトルは黄金の魔女のレクイエム。ベアとの葬儀にふさわしい物語を紡ぎなさい。さて、どんな腹渡を引きずり出してくれるやら。
She watched until the pair had left the chapel. Bernkastel's form evaporated into the empty air just as she had arrived. All that remained was her unpleasant cackling. Outside, it was still raining. When Cannon saw the guest and the head successor approaching the reception desk, he bowed deeply.
ご苦労様です。休んで結構ですので外してもらえますか。
カノンです。かしこまりました。
Cannon bowed deeply, then disappeared.
下々の名前まではいちいち覚えていないってか。
Sorry, I have weird memories that don't exist because I'm not a real
当機に
person.
は若い使用人が大勢出入りしており、入れ替わりも頻繁ですので。さて、何をどう理解させてくれるのですか。あなた様は何者で、当家にどのようなご用がおありで。もちろん納得させてくれなくて構いません。このままお帰りいただければいいだけですので。
もう帰れねえのさ。俺も誰もな。
もういい加減にしてくれませんか。そのよくわからない煙に巻くような喋り方は。
Excuse me, edgelord.
私にだ
Calm
って
down a bit.
我慢の限界というものがあります。私では見送りにならないというなら、源氏と合田にお送りさせてもいいのですよ。
騒ぐな。こいつを見てろ。
見ればわかります。葬儀用のバラです。まさか手品でも見せてくれるおつもりで。
Will took one of the flower offerings, then showed it to Leon, as though pointing out that there were no mechanisms or tricks. Then he slowly lifted it upwards.
見てろ。
ええ、見てますよ。鳩でも飛び出すんですか。それともクラッカーと万国旗にでも。
Will threw the rose. Anyone would have expected it to fly in an arc and land in some puddle. It didn't, which was why Leon had been struck dumb. The rose Will had thrown certainly had flown in an arc. It should have sped on rapidly through the air. However, as soon as it passed out from the shade of the eaves and was about to reach the rain, it stopped right in midair, as though the air surrounding it had turned into syrup. That wasn't all. As it hung in midair, the rose's beautiful golden petals began to darken one after another, and it became a black husk, like burnt charcoal. And even after this happened, it remained suspended there in the air.
何の手品ですか。
Oh, is that to show that they can't leave?
動くな。
Leon had moved closer to try and touch the remains of the rose, which still hung in the air. Will had roughly blocked the way with his arm. It was as though he was telling Leon that leaving this place meant certain death.
この礼拝堂がかけらから切り離された。この礼拝堂は今濃縮された時間の渦に閉じ込められる。
Ah, of course, a concentrated loop of time.
それはどういうことですか。
めんどくせえからはしょる。つまりさっきの魔女のゲームに付き合わねえ限り誰もここから出られねえ。
なんですって。もう葬儀は終わっています。お屋敷やゲストハウスに戻りたい方々もいらっしゃるでしょう。こんなことは困ります。
恨むならあの魔女を恨め。俺も帰れなくていい迷惑だ。
あの少女はあなたの友人でしょ。この変なのをやめさせてください。
あいつは今頃ポップコーンのバケツでも抱いて観客席だろうよ。呼んだって現れねえ。
She's got her 3D glasses on and everything.
わけがわからない。
That short sentence described all of Leon's feelings at that moment. However, Leon had seen the rose Will threw wither in an instant in the rainy darkness. Leon tried doing the same thing with another rose, but the effect was exactly the same. No one would want to use their own body to test this fearsome something that could make roses crumble instantly.
ここから解放される方法はただ一つ。ベルンカステルのゲームに付き合うことだけだ。
ベアトリーチェを殺したのは誰かでした。
そいつを調べろと仰せだ。お前がそれを聞かせてくれりゃ話は早い。気まぐれ魔女は大満足。お前は厄介払いができて、俺は帰ってダイアナとデートだ。あまり待たせすぎるとまたソファーをズタボロにしちまうわ。
ベアトリーチェを殺したのは誰かなんて葬儀に押しかけて遺族に聞くこととは思いませんね。
遺族に聞き込みはミステリーの基本だ。諦めろ。ベアトリーチェってのは当主金蔵の愛人だってのは分かってる。
あなたは本当に不思議な人だ。どうしてそこまで 当家のことをご存知なのですか？
I read a book about it.
やはり当家に縁のある方なのでは。
Will knew so much about the Ushirimiya family because Bernd Castell had shown him all of the fragments so far. Of course, he had no sort of connection with the Ushirimiya family himself. The very plane of his existence was on a different level.
しかしベアトリーチェはだいぶ昔に死んでいる。現時の証言では屋敷の竣工前に死んでるってことになってるが、死んだ理由は明らかじゃねえ。正直なところ殺されたってのは初耳だ。聞かせてくれ。
私の名は後宮リオンと申します。
ウィラートだ。ウィルでいい。
For the first time, Will introduced himself. The mutual introduction was finally completed, and Leon was finally able to talk with him on an even footing. However, Leon took a deep breath and looked up at the sky wearing a vague smile.
ウィルさん。
ウィルでいい。俺もリオンと呼ぶ。
ウィル、正直なところ私にもベアトリーチェという人物のことがよくわからないのです。
なるほど。一応ゲームにはなるわけか。
If only Leon could have told him everything, revealing the truth without any effort from Will. Apparently things wouldn't be so easy after all.
ベアトリーチェの名と姿を後宮家に出入りする者で知らぬ者はないでしょう。
I was kind of hoping that we'd reach a stopping point before long, but I think this will have to do. I really liked those 2 tracks that they had playing during this episode so far. Is this a new one too? All these are really cool. I really like these kind of atmospheric ones that just, they always remind me of really cool like caves or forests from a video game. And those are always super neat. I really like those. But that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'm enjoying the new characters so far. They seem cool, even if Will is a little edgy. So, I will see you guys next time. Bye!